Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to study something about nesting. So nesting is nothing but you create an if statement and you write another statement within it. So in this tutorial what we are going to do is that we are going to create a basic program which is going to check first statement, and if the condition becomes true then it is going to go ahead and check the next statement, and if both statements turned out to be true, that is both conditions are satisfied, then it is going to display us some result. So let's go ahead and create a simple if conditional statement. So we write if, and let's say we want to check if the age of a person is 23 and if he is a boy. So initially, before writing the if statement, we go ahead and create some variables. Let's say we have the variable age, so var age, and let's assign a value to be 23, and let's go ahead and create the second variable, and let's say the second variable is gender, which is used to test if a person is a boy or a girl. Let's assign the value of boy to gender. So once we have this, the next thing which we do is we create the if conditional statement. So initially we are going to check the age. So we type if age is equal to 23. Now, one more thing which you need to remember here is that you cannot check the condition by typing this kind of statement, and that is because this equal to right here is not for checking the condition, but this equal to right here is the assignment operator, and instead of checking the condition, this equal to is going to assign the value of 23 to age, just like it did over here. So in order to check the condition, you are going to use the equal to sign twice, and this is called as the comparison operator. So this double equal to operator is used in order to check the condition, or it is used in order to compare. So if age equals to 23, then the code inside the function is executed. So after checking the age, then we want to check the gender of the person. So in order to do that, we use the second conditional statement within the first conditional statement. So we are going to write an if inside a if. So now let's go ahead and create an if statement, and let's say if gender, if this is equal to boy, then let's say it is going to print out that you are a boy and you are 23. So we type document dot write, and we print out the statement as you are a boy and you are 23. So once we have this code in place, we go ahead and save the code and we try to execute it on the browser, and it is showing us the value that you are a boy and you are 23. Now what if this condition gets false? So if we type girl over here, so in this case what happens is that this condition right here, which age is equal to 23, is going to get satisfied. Then the flow of execution is going to start from here, and then it is going to check this condition that if the gender is equal to boy, and in this case it is not so this statement right here is not going to get executed. So if you want to check, you could save the code and execute it on the browser. So you could see that nothing pops up, and that is because this condition fails. That is because we have given the gender as girl. Now if we turn it into a boy, this condition gets satisfied and the code inside this is going to get executed. So that's how you nest a if statement within another if statement. So you could also nest a function within another function, that is you could use one function in another function, but for the sake of convenience we have used the if statement and we have nested one if statement inside the other if statement. Now you could also include a else statement over here. So if we go down here and we include else statement, so for example, if the gender is not found to be boy, then we want to print out that you are not a boy. So we print the statement by typing document dot write, and inside it we specify that okay, this age condition is satisfied but you are not a boy. So this is going to display you are a girl and you are 23. So if we change this gender to girl and save the code, we get the result as you are a girl, and I have misspelled the girl, so this should be GIRL. Sorry for the mistake. And now if we execute the code, it is going to display that you are a girl and you are 23. So you could also include an if statement here. So we come out of this loop and we type else. Let's say we want to print you are not 23. So we go ahead and type document dot write, and we display the text as you are not 23. So now if we change the value of age to, let's say, 13 and save the code, we are going to get the result as you are not 23. So that's how you use nesting for if. That is how you could nest an if statement within another if statement, and you could also use the else condition within the if statement. So that's what nesting is used, and nesting is especially used if you want to check multiple conditions after one another, and you could have as many levels of nesting as possible. So for example, if you have a if statement and it is used to check some condition, you could go ahead and create one more if statement within it. So let's say you have a second level of nesting, and let's say you also want to check a third condition. So within this if, you could also have another if. So you could use this to check as many conditions as you want, and that's what a nesting is. You have a if nested within another if, which is nested within one more if. So that's what nesting is, and I hope you understand this tutorial about nesting, and thank you for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.